The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
The Premier League have just announced that VAR won't be introduced next season, but they will continue testing it next season, but it won't be formally introduced. They think more testing is required, and they're going to try and step that up and have more testing in the FA Cup.
So VAR next season will not be there?
It won't be official, no. It'll be continue to test
in
it.
UEFA, yeah, but here no.
Yeah, in the FA Cup and the League Cup, they're going to keep trying to test it again.
Good.
I was just wondering what your thoughts were on that.
Well, if they decide that,
do you think it's coming straight away, or do you think it needs?
No, I think Manchester City was agreed to be VAR, but I think the other top teams in here, United and Chelsea, I think the other one they didn't want it. It's okay, so it will happen the same what happened that season. So I think not here in England, all around the world, the referees must be helped, because today the football is quicker, is faster. Before the back four was not well organized. Now all the teams are well organized, so they take decisions. Now, for example, right now we don't know exactly it's penalty or no penalty in Madrid, so it's not easy for the referees. Really not easy. I think they need to be helped for something, to be more accuracy, to be more football more fairly. But if the guys decide to do that, so would be happen the same like this season.
In your sort of 10 years or so as a manager, have you felt across the board, generally speaking, that more high profile and big mistakes are now being made than used to be as the game gets faster, as the game evolves?
Sure. Yeah. But I think sooner or later it's going to happen. In the beginning, I think so. When that's happened, the situation, it doesn't work. I don't have a real opinion if it works or not works. So maybe in the beginning it doesn't work. But that's good. Next time will be better, and will be better, and will be better, will be more efficient. So as further we start to help to the referees, because they know and they announce we need help, okay? When that's happened, as soon as possible they'll start, quicker will be better. This system, longer we use it, longer will be more efficient. But they decide.
You said that Sergio made an amazing effort to come on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is it possible that he aggravated the problem by doing that? And made it worse by coming on and playing, even though he has that.
Maybe no, because this is a problem. He had some moments that feel good, some days good, and after that is not good. He's a knee. He's 30 years old, a lot of games, and the football players are so demanding that game. And I don't know. Is that the reason why? I don't think so, because he played against United, quite more or less same minutes and finish good, but after the action from the penalty and there are now he doesn't feel good, so that's why he didn't stop it, and that's why he didn't play from the beginning, because he could not play after 2 months out.
Hi Pep. Hello.
Hi.
With regard to the way you like to play football, high pressing, high energy, chase the ball back, do you think it puts any more demands on your players, or as top professionals, it doesn't matter because they're very fit and they're athletes? So I'm just trying to ask whether, can the season catch up with a team of yours as it gets towards the end because of all the high energy needed?
I don't understand. Sorry. Sorry. No, I don't think so. I think the physical condition for itself doesn't exist. Of course, it's tough, the season, but I think it's tough for everybody, for all the teams in the Premier League. But usually, to win a lot of games, and the people will lose, say, "Oh, what's happened? We didn't expect Manchester City losing." But the way we run, and So you can understand. So when they score a goal, when Salah scored 1-1, it's not a physical condition. It's So that is normal. They're human beings. So, but listen, if we scored the second goal, or we scored 2-3 goals left, you could see how bright and how aggressive they are. So physical condition for itself, I think, don't exist. For the way we play is the way we believe to shoot just 3 shots in target against Liverpool at home, but 20. So we shoot 20 shoots against Liverpool. So just 3 in target, that you have to improve, of course. Huh? But we are able to do that in that way, and we cannot deny the first half how good we was against that team. When in playing that way, they shoot 1 shot in target in 43 minutes when Chamberlain, were out. So I think the numbers, we talk about numbers, the numbers, nobody can beat us in this season. I'm sorry.
So a player like David Silva, who's very important to your side,
Yeah.
he's 32. That doesn't matter, the fact that he's 32, how you like to play. It's not going to make extra demands.
No, of course. Yeah, of course. In the next season, I think, because David maybe it's not going. 1 more year, we're going to see the season. Maybe he's not going to play every game. That's why the squad has to be big in that situation. David played more because he was absent for a while for his son situation, and that's why maybe he had more energy in the legs than the other ones. So, but in the decisions, it's taken day by day. Game by game, it depends what you smell, depends what you see the players, the results, and you take a decision on that. So that is what it is.
Paul and Chris.
Pep, the shortlist for the Player of the Year award in the Premier League is announced tomorrow. Do you think David's never been shortlisted? Do you think that he should be shortlisted this season, given what he's done and what he's been through?
David?
Personally? Yeah.
No doubt. But my opinion in that terms, I'm not a big fan of this kind of situations, my opinion. So when they come to say man of the month, okay, you have to respect me the pitch. I don't believe in that, believe me. So I think, of course, I would like all my players to be there because I know how I appreciate them, but what they decide is going to be well because, of course, the other players and other teams deserve to be there as well. So it's okay, but that is not individual. So one player play good, it depends on the other ones. So we didn't attack really real good, for example, in Liverpool, because 2 movements, the 2 players was not good. And without that movement, we cannot create the space we needed to attack more in Liverpool, like we did, for example, in our game here, So one movement to the other one is so important, and that's why that happened.
Do you think it bothers him that he's never been nominated?
For him, I think David is so normal guy, and he prefers to have the recognition for, what the teammates or the staff or the people our fans have. Of course, I think he would like to be there, but I think it doesn't change too much his life, I think.
Hi, Pep. You said that Sergio made his injury worse in the challenge with Ashley Young. Does that make that incident, that moment, harder to accept because he's now injured for?
No. I don't saying that is the reason why he was not good. But I think influences a little bit the situation now because the situation, the image speaks for itself, But it's not the reason. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that after that situation, of course, didn't help, because it was good, and after that, the days after was not good. But I'm not a doctor. Just that I'm saying what the doctor said to me. Simple like that.
And also, as and when you become champions, will you look back on this period? Will this past 10 days, these last 3 games, matter to you, or will it not have any impact on how you view your season?
Of course, it matters absolutely everything. The good things and the bad things in the season always have to reflect and matter. Of course, you have to think about it. But in general, with my opinion about my team, when I said your colleague, is the same. So nothing changed. But of course, we have to. With my feeling now, United is going to win a lot of points. So because they are in a good shape and they had top players and they are able to win. They have to win the games, all 6. So we have to do it, like we did in the season. We won every game to win the games, and we have to do it from tomorrow. I think he won the hands. That guy won a penalty there.
Thank you. You've actually partly answered it. What I was going to ask Pep.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that obviously if you win tomorrow, then you are then very close to the title. If you don't win and Manchester United win on Sunday and win on Wednesday, do you think there's any chance that you will start to feel the pressure of them being a lot closer?
No. Can happen. Can happen. Football is emotions. It can happen. But we have to try to focus and win our games. They're in Tottenham and after Swansea another one. So we knew that. So when it's people, but what I am not calm the most, because that is not the real word, because we were so close against United at home, is the fact since November, December, we are already champion. When I saw the pundits and the people in November, it's already done. It's impossible, City, if they don't lose during 6 months, 3 or 4 months, it's impossible to drop points. In 1 week, we lost 3 games. That's happened. So when I said what I said to the players, and they show you every day, and every game is not done, because if it's done, they wouldn't play the way they play. So you have to do tomorrow, and after going to be the results from United, but it depends of the United results, it depends in our hands, is win our games. And we are able to win 2 games. We are able, and that is going to do that. But we handle the pressure, we handle the good bad situation during all the season, not just in that period.
But the pressure at the end is different, isn't it, than the pressure in the middle?
But that's good. That will be good for our future. You have to handle that. You have to learn of that, and we're going to do that. Because at the end, we are not able, and United win the league. All we can say is congratulations, United. Reflect what we have done better in the last month, and move forward. But in football, can happen.
It can't really happen, though. Sure, that would.
Of course, that can happen. I assure you. Real Madrid years ago lose 6 games in a row. It didn't win the league. So of course, can happen. No doubts about that.
Have you told the players that, or is that the wrong message?
They know that.
To give.
They know that. It's not necessary to say that. They know that. Of course, can happen. Football in sports. So can happen. So never before, and 1 year ago, NBA, one team in the finals recovered 3-1 down. And Cavaliers won a Golden State Warriors, and won 4-3, and won 3 games in a row. So sports always can happen, but it's in our hands. We don't depend for anyone. That is a good advantage. So we have 6 games. We have to win 2 or win 1 and draw 2 games, and tomorrow we're going to start to do it the way we do it. So we're going to lose in the same way or quite similar way we tried to play against United, against Liverpool. I'm sorry. We're going to do in that way. And after that, we'll see. When the opponent is good, what I said the first words in my first conference, congratulations for an opponent to beat us. That is what I wanted to say. And after, learn for that for the next game.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Okay, cheers, guys.